if it seems you've seen footage like this more often lately.
The search for answers is underway tonight after yet another whale washed up dead on a beach.
You're not wrong. Whales stranded on East Coast beaches.
Whale has washed up dead in Queens this week.
To the Jersey Shore, and a surprise on a beach in Cape May County, a whale.
The spectacle of a dead 35-foot humpback whale drew waves of people to this beach in Manasquan.
So we are seeing an uptick of large whale strandings on the East Coast this year. Since December 1st, there's been 22 large whale strandings on the East Coast. This includes humpback whales and then 4 other species as well.
That's Kim Damon Randall, the director of NOAA Fisheries Office of Protected Resources. She works with conservation, recovery, and management of protected species. She says the uptick has actually been happening since 2016.
And we do have an ongoing unusual mortality event for humpback whales, or UME, and that's when you have a significant die-off of a marine mammal species, in this case humpback whales, for unknown causes.
While the causes of all the whale deaths are unknown, there are some things NOAA does know, and it involves a familiar refrain: effects of climate change.
On the East Coast, the humpback whale population is actually increasing. They like to eat small fish like menhaden, and we know that menhaden are closer to shore this year than they may be at other times. That draws the whales in closer to shore following their prey, where there's a significant amount of vessel traffic and they can interact with the vessels. And the distribution of those fish can be changed by climate change. So warmer waters may draw species in that humpback whales and other large whales are chasing for food.
Scientists have been able to necropsy about half the whales. Of that half, about 40% of them have shown signs of human interaction. That means either vessel strikes or entanglement in fishing gear.
There's very clear signs when a large whale is hit by a vessel. There's clear signs like broken bones and bruising and things like that that you can attribute to vessel strikes.
A big concern about the recent deaths is the loss of 2 North Atlantic right whales. These whales are endangered, with fewer than 350 remaining in the world.
The deaths have prompted growing calls from some environmental advocates, lawmakers, and other groups to halt any activity related to offshore wind farms until more is known about why the whales are dying.
With the causes of the remaining whale deaths unknown, could offshore wind turbines in development be a factor in the deaths of these whales? NOAA says there's no scientific evidence to back up that claim.
So we know that the survey equipment that they're using for offshore wind exploration and development, there's no scientific information to suggest that survey equipment is having negative impacts on large baleen whales like humpback whales and North Atlantic right whales.
To try to stop vessel strikes, NOAA is recommending boaters take extra caution.
The best thing that boaters can do to protect these large whales is to slow their vessels down. Vessel speed should be no more than 10 knots. That enables the vessel to hopefully see the whale and avoid striking the whale. Or if a strike does occur, it's less lethal to the whale and also less harmful to the boat. We want to learn what's happening. If people see stranded whales, please let us know. That enables us to get out there as quickly as possible before the whales start to decompose so we can gather information and learn from them. No one wants to see a whale on the beach, but it does enable us to gather information that helps us to put the puzzle pieces together to figure out what's happening and hopefully prevent that from happening again in the future.